Welcome back to the Ridgeway. 6 months ago we came up here and it was bloody hot. Exactly, yeah, bloody hot indeed. Day's a bit different, very overcast, very grey. So I'm going to go down the black and white route. So if I'm going to take black and white photos, let's make it a black and white video, eh? Okay, let's set the scene. Hope you enjoy the video. We sort of got down right into the valley part of where all the stones and that are, and there's thousands of them. So trying to pick one out of all of them is quite tricky. I suppose they're all pretty much the same. Actually, the same stones that are down at Avebury, and they make the circle. Well, the stones that are left, they've put like markers where the ones that they say broke up to build the houses with in and around Avebury. That's what the story is anyway, that's what we learned at school. If they found different fragments of the certain stones that were missing in some of the houses in the surrounding area, apparently. But we got about another, I don't know, half an hour walk down to the actual Devil's Den. We've actually done it really quite quickly this time, probably because we know where it is. And it's not so bloody hot this time. So I haven't taken no photos yet. I'm going to save getting the gear out for when I get down actually to the den. And I'll keep the camera on the tripod and take some images as we come back up. May or may not get the macro lens out, depends what sort of light we got. But I want to get some nice textured black and white shots on the way back. So that's the plan. We are currently taking the second long exposure of Devil's Den. I was stood sort of round that way a minute ago looking up over the fields, but you couldn't actually see through the stones, so it was not the greatest composition. Should have known really, but I've changed compositions now. I'm looking straight through the middle of the stones, and it's quite a sight actually when you sort of look at them. It makes you wonder what the story is behind it, and hopefully by the time you sort of got to this part of the video you should know a little bit about it, because I would have found some out. But anyway, do a third long exposure, looking straight through the stones. I've got the 10 stop on my f16 ISO 100, and I'm letting it go for about 2.5 to 3 minutes. Hopefully should get some nice streaky sort of definition of the clouds. It's very grey, it's very bland, but you should still get a bit of something in the clouds. That makes for quite a moody black and white sort of contrasty image. Focused right in tight on the stones, so they should be nice and sharp with some nice streaming clouds above, and hopefully it should make for quite a nice image. So I'll get this one done, go around the other side and see what we can find compositionally wise around there, and then we'll start heading back before it gets too dark. But yeah, not bad. Okay, so we've just left the Devil's Den to make our way back up onto the ridgeway. There's a couple of images I've seen coming down the valley that I wouldn't mind getting on the way back, but we can't hang around because it's, what's the time now? About 3:30?
3:30.
Yeah, it's 3:30. It's very cloudy, it's a very overcast day. It's going to get dark very quickly, and this isn't the sort of place I want to be in the dark.
Not me.
No, nor Kath. So we're not going to be hanging around, but there are a couple of images that I do want to get. So set about getting back to those, and I'll speak to you again when I've set up for one of those. Right, I said on the way up here that we would probably avoid these trees, but we've taken a shortcut coming back. We kind of run into them really. So got the best guy behind this tree here, which I've taken a shot of. There's not really a break in it, but there's a little bit of light over there. Hoping that if I use a dehaze on Lightroom, I can probably bring that out a little bit. There's a few rocks around it, nice lone tree on its own. There is a group of trees here, but I've sort of singled this one out with the composition. We're on our way back, it's getting dark. I've bracketed the exposure just to get as much out of it as I possibly can. F8, 100, or ISO 100, bracketed, and if it's come out any good, I'll stick it up now. As always, thanks for watching. If you've liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, and you think you might like to subscribe, consider subscribing. I really do appreciate all the support. The vlogging equipment's being updated probably last Saturday by the time you've seen this, so the next one that you see will be with the M50, Canon M50, and the kit lens that comes with it, with a little mic on top, and that'll be attached to a small tripod. So hopefully the video and the audio should be much better quality. So from Fifield down, from me, my wife and Jess. See you next time. Bye for now.